Howdy folks, hope you're doing well and staying safe. I want to talk about the new German specialty boat available on coal and doubloons, U-4501. Yeah, I've already put a video out there of what I think of it and about what it can do. Now I'm playing it in co-op and random battles. I haven't lost a game in it yet, so there you go. I don't think I'm 2.8% away from being a Super Unicom player again in subs. That said, I really do see some cool play for this, and I tried it out in some of the games. First of all, I'm hunting down this Gearing. He can outrun me, but I'm going to keep him off base. So, like I said, always take the flanks with submarines, if you can. But see how much you can do for spotting. I got a Gearing behind me. There's the Balao. My team's going to start shooting her. That's great. So I kind of played a more defensive, passive role in this and kept spotting and helping it out. And this is actually pretty good because it was this one, domination, and then there was also... we call it arms race, so it was really good. So I'll get into more detail when we get to the back of the review. But let's jump into what she's got, shall we? Armor layout, well, it's a sub, so it's 19 mil. There's like nothing there. You get hit, you get damage. Survivability 14.1, pretty low actually, but I'll tell you why, it's kind of special. Sonar, 12-second ping, it's the longest in the game. 25 seconds and 65 seconds for a ping attached, so 65 seconds before the ping goes away. 10-kilometer range, obviously, because the torps are 10 kilometers. Torps are really interesting. 4 tubes in the front, which you see right there. And, of course, you got 6 tubes, or 3 on each side, right where my arrow is. So they kind of come out that way. 10-kilometer range, really good. 60-second reload, 9,000 and change damage, but 82 knots fast. Holy cow, these are like the IKEA boats, the Pan-European. They're fast, but they can be seen at 2.2 kilometers. Diving capacity, just over 4 minutes, so it's really good. And our capacity return is really good, too. 21 knots on the surface. Of course, it's slow. 315 meters for turning radius. I don't think so. I think's wrong. 37.8. Now, 9.1 seconds for diving. And, yeah, 3.4 meters per second for max. That's not correct at all. And I've already proved that in a previous video in July. So, 5.4 on surface detectability. Spotting by air, 2.1. Spotting by periscope depth, 2.1. So, really good concealment. Equipment, I take main armor modification for this. I do take engine protection because when you do get damage, you get damage. I take dive capacity modification to help recharge. I do take submarine gears modification 2 and 3. Get as much maneuverability as possible. Diving capacity modification 2. That's really good. Then I take repair here is pretty good. 57 seconds, like destroyer kind of thing. The hydrophone, look at this. 8-kilometer range to detect ships when you're underwater. Holy cow. It's like having radar underwater. Submarine surveillance, 6 kilometers, same as the American boats, not the traditional 9 that we're used to with all the other German U-boats and whatnot. Reserve battery unit, that means you can save 30 seconds of battery life, which is great. And of course, here's her stick. She's got a heel, but you have to use on the surface. It does not work underwater. So if you're detected, you're in problems. And there's the flags I take with her. For me, the exterior, I just take the permanent camo, which both actually look fantastic, but I love the wargaming department, the art department. Let's get into Gunterluntens. So I do take Liquidator, plus 30% of causing a flood. No any weapons or torpedoes anyway. I take Helmsman for obvious reason, get more maneuverability, priority target. One who's going after me. Torpedo crew training. This is important when you've been detected. It's a 15% reduction in reload. It's important. I do take preventive maintenance. And of course, right after that, I do take Superintendent. But you know what? I'm not going through all my consumables. So I may drop that, but I'll let you guys know later on. Watchful, probably the best skill that submarines need. Then, of course, I take Sonarman Expert because it's an extra plus 25% for the second ping. So this ping lasts 65 seconds when it's attached. And, of course, I take Adrenaline Rush. So, yeah, here I am harassing the heck out of this Marceau. He went at me the entire game. I ended up getting to the very end, which was kind of cute and funny. Look, I think the boat is fantastic. I also think that you can very easily... again, on the flanks, not the middle, the flanks, you can actually hold entire fleets off, and that's what I did in games. And I think that's how I'm going to arrange it. You could also go down to maximum depth and go almost 40 knots and get behind the team. After you do that, what can you do? Well, you can go after the carrier if you want. It's a anything kind of goes kind of thing. Now, all of this arms race, I got all of the available drops you're seeing. I just kept taking them and kept harassing the entire side of over here. Not a single one came in and we won. So the mere threat of a submarine is a problem. So for me, I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I like it. Is it OP? Broken? No, it's not. It's just not. You can kill it, and I'll get another video on how to do that later on. But it's a good sub. I like it. It's It can do it. It can hold its own. I'll put it that way. Would I recommend it for coal or for coal or doubloons? Yeah, I would. If you want, if you have the money and you want it, like subs, absolutely. But it's the last thing I'll say is, if you overexpose yourself, go too far north and whatnot, you can dive to maximum depth, turn around, and just boogie out of there almost 40 knots. So you can actually recover from going too far. So, but that's my view. Hey, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button because it does help the channels. The more likes, more subscribes. YouTube recommends my videos. And hey, while you're at it, look down to the left. I'm going to obviously have another sub video for you guys. But that's it for now. So as always, take care, stay safe, and I wish you all the best. So bye for now.